Okay, so if you're building your own business, you already know about the incredible freedom that comes with it, right? But you also know the other side of that coin, the quiet, the isolation, and just that sheer effort it takes to get yourself started on any given day. So today, we're going to dive into a way to build focus that isn't about having more willpower. It's actually about the simple and really powerful idea of just being present with other people.
And this quote from our very own Freya's Arbor community just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Building your empire is an amazing thing, but gosh, so much of it happens by yourself, just inside your own head. And that feeling of loneliness, it's not just a feeling, it's a really, really widespread challenge. In fact, the numbers back this up. A 2023 report from Buffer found that nearly a quarter of all remote workers say loneliness is their single biggest struggle. Think about that. And we're not just talking about missing the casual chat by the water cooler. This kind of isolation can seriously impact our work and, maybe more importantly, our well-being. So let's dig into what that really means for us. Let's start by talking about something called the quiet cost of being a solopreneur. Because beyond the obvious stuff, there are all these unseen challenges that so many of us carry around, a lot of times without even having a name for it. You know what I'm talking about. It's often called the mental load. It's that endless to-do list that's just always running in the background of your brain, right? Tracking appointments, figuring out what's for dinner, remembering birthdays. And research confirms what we probably already suspected. This invisible work falls disproportionately on women. And it doesn't just stay at home. Nope. It spills right over into our work time, just chipping away at our focus, creating this constant low-level buzz of distraction. So, what on earth do we do about this quiet cost? Well, the solution is, believe it or not, surprisingly simple, but it is so incredibly effective. It's a technique called body doubling, and it's the whole idea behind our remote together sessions. So what is it? At its heart, body doubling is literally just working alongside someone else. That's it. Their presence, even if they're just quietly on a video call with you, it kind of acts like an anchor for your attention. It's this gentle external nudge that helps you stay on task, and it creates this wonderfully supportive and focused vibe.
And in our sessions, we keep the whole process super simple. It's a 3-step rhythm. First, we all pop on, say hello, and just share what we're hoping to work on. Step 2, everybody hits mute, and we get to work in this really comforting, companionable silence. And finally, at the end, we unmute and take a second to celebrate what we got done. Simple as that. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds almost too simple to actually work, right? But here's the thing. This practice isn't just some feel-good idea. It's actually grounded in some pretty fascinating brain science. So let's look at the science of why just showing up together is so ridiculously effective. Okay, so the main principle here is called social facilitation. It's a well-known phenomenon where basically our performance gets better just because other people are around. When we see somebody else who's focused and working hard, it actually triggers a mirroring effect in our own brain. Effort literally becomes contagious. How cool is that? And this isn't just a theory. The data totally backs it up. Check this out. One study found that people working all by themselves had only a 12% task completion rate. But the moment they added a virtual body double on a video call, that rate jumped up, and with someone in the room, it went even higher. Just having someone else there gives you a real, measurable productivity boost. And if we break it down even more, we can see exactly how it helps our brains focus. The session itself gives you external structure, which cuts way down on that feeling of overwhelm. There's this kind of gentle, unspoken accountability that helps us fight off procrastination. It even helps with time blindness, where hours just seem to vanish, by creating a clear start and end for your work. And here is a really, really important point. These sessions are not just for your business to-do list. This is about carving out protected, focused time for your entire life. We get this question a lot. Do I have to be working on my business to join a remote together session? And the answer is a huge, resounding no. Absolutely not. The only rule is to come as you are. You can absolutely use the time for deep business work, like writing or doing your books, but you can also use it for life admin. I'm talking folding that mountain of laundry or paying bills. You can even use it for self-care, like reading a book, journaling, or just finally organizing your desk. It is all welcome. See, the value isn't in what you're doing, it's in the fact that you showed up for yourself to do it. As we say in the community, your presence is what matters. Taking care of your life and your rest is just as valuable as taking care of your business.
It all works together to support your well-being, which, let's be honest, is the real foundation of your success. And that all leads to the final and maybe the most important benefit of all. The impact of showing up for just one session doesn't stop when the call ends. It creates this amazing ripple effect that can honestly transform your entire week. When you start attending these sessions regularly, they become this powerful anchor in what can be a really chaotic schedule. They help you set clear boundaries, so when the session is over, you can actually unplug without feeling guilty. And over time, you build this incredible sense of belonging with the familiar faces who are sharing the journey right there with you. So, we'll leave you with this question to think about. I want you to consider your biggest goals, those tedious tasks you keep putting off, and even just your deep, real need for quiet and rest. What could you truly accomplish, create, and feel if you knew you never had to do it all alone again?